What's up, the John Squad? This is John Player, and you know what you know what today is? That's right. Today is another episode of Wonderful World of Wrestling Wednesdays. That's right, the John Squad. Where I'm going to break down WWE Monday Night RAW for you guys, and also we have to talk about WWE NXT Halloween Havoc and so much more. So here we go. So I say we start off with Halloween Havoc that occurred on Saturday. So we had a ladder match for the vacated NXT North American Championship. Wes Lee is the new NXT North American Champion. Wes Lee defeated Carmelo Hayes, Oriel Messiah, Von Wagner, and Nathan Frazier. And I think this is a good call to put the North American title on Wes Lee because he really deserves it. He works so hard. He's one of the best wrestlers on NXT. I mean, I say he's one of the best wrestlers, but he's good to hold a main title on NXT, like not main title, like a mid card belt. But Wes Lee's just an amazing, phenomenal wrestler right there. Then we had a spin the wheel, make the deal casket match. Apollo Crews defeated Grayson Waller, and Grayson Waller got put in that casket. Man, what a great match that was too. Then we had spin the wheel, make the deal weapons wild match. Roxanne Perez defeated Cora Jade by pinfall, and that match was amazing too. Let's just say the last. It was just amazing how the way they did it. And then we had an ambulance match. Julius Creed defeated Damian Kim, and had Julius lost, Brutus Creed would have had to leave NXT. I knew Julius Creed was going to win because there was no way the Creed brothers were going to split up or do any of that. So that's what I knew. Then we had a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. Mandy Rose defeated Alba Fry by pinfall, and Mandy Rose is still the NXT Women's Champion. Then the main event we had was Braun Breaker defeated Aisha Julova and JD Mayhew by pinfall in a triple threat match for the NXT Championship, and Braun Breaker is still our NXT champion. So then on Monday Night Raw, I'm going to break down the show for you guys on Monday Night Raw. On Monday we had was Finn Balor beats Carl Anderson after Rhea Ripley interfered and hit Carl Anderson in the private parts. Man, I thought that was just too funny. Rhea Ripley keeps doing that. Then I don't know what's going on with the Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis thing and the Miz thing, but I think that this is a great storyline to tell. Johnny Gargano says that he knows what's going on with the Miz, right? And Dexter Lumis and wants Miz to tell the truth. That's what Johnny Gargano counted on that whistle. But then the Miz says the reason, but then the Miz made a reason and cut a promo on Raw was the reason why Dexter Lumis has been targeting him is because he chose to mentor Tommaso Ciampa instead of Lumis, and it says Ciampa is missing and wants to know if anyone has seen him. John Gargano interrupts and says that Ciampa isn't missing. He is at home recovering from an injury and threatens to expose the real reason why Lumis has been targeting him. Miz claims he's telling the truth. R-Truth comes out, and then R-Truth came out during the segment and wants to know the secret is R-Truth challenged Miz to match after the insults happen, and then of course R-Truth beats the Miz after someone in a hoodie caused a distraction. It was revealed to be Johnny Gargano. That was a perfect way to play it out. Then we had Seth Rollins was there too on the ringside, and also there beats Mustafa Ali after Seth Rollins caused a distraction. After the match, Seth attacks Ali and they both have a brawl. Don't need to get into that, but then we also had Elias beats Chad Gable. After the match, Alpha Academy attack him, and Matt Riddle makes a save and saves Elias from getting beat down. Boy, what a match that was too. You know, I mean, this Monday Night Raw was pretty okay, but there's a lot of distractions that happened. But we also had to get into the main event of Monday Night Raw. But the funny part of this was backstage too, Monday Night Raw, where Luke Gallows goes to deal with Rhea Ripley, but she hits him in the private parts as well. AJ Styles says he needs to handle her, which that was kind of funny right there too. And then Baron Corbin beats Johnny Gargano. But then, guess what, everybody? This is the major part with The Miz and Johnny Gargano. The Miz gives Johnny Gargano a get well card for Candace. Johnny says he doesn't change anything, gives Miz 1 week to tell the truth about him and Lumis, or he will on next week's Raw. Man, that's going to be something, man. Even on Halloween 2 next Monday, that's something right there. Brock Lesnar's also going to be returning to Raw next week too, by the way. So that should be something right there. Brock Lesnar returns next week on Monday. So yeah, Bayley beats Bianca Belair with some help from Nikki Cross. After the match, Nikki Cross attacks Bayley after the match. And that's what happens there. And that's how the show ends last night, with Bayley beating Bianca Belair and Nikki Cross attacking Bayley after the match. So that's how a good way to bring back Nikki Cross. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this in the wonderful world of Wrestling Wednesdays. I hope you love this. I hope you subscribe. I hope you're loving this Wednesday's videos that I put out for you guys, where I talk about Raw, where I talk about the pay-per-views that happen, and other things like that. So that's what I hope for. So anyway, I hope you're all enjoying it. Once again, the John Squad, please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. You're all the best, John Squad. You're one of a kind. Happy wonderful World of Wrestling Wednesdays. I hope you enjoyed this little thing. Hopefully you subscribe and watch this video and share the video with your friends. And I'm doing the best I can to do this. But anyway, peace out. Peace out, the John Squad. God bless. Tune in for next week.